Nightfall on Howard. I gotta do an L check. Full patrol 7519 North Plano.
Okay, give me one.
My name's Sheriff Tom Benelli. I've been sheriff here in Wisconsin since 1987. Well, my whole family was in law enforcement. We're from Texas. You know, you can tell I don't have the traditional Wisconsin accent. It took a while to get used to, especially in a small town here like Meadowlands. I'm packing my lunch now, trying to eat healthy. Just a sandwich. It's turkey and cheese, whole wheat bread. You know, you spend 8 hours in the squad car and your midsection starts to get a little bigger. My wife says I really gotta focus on that. Small town, you get to know the people. I think that's what's really important. You know, we're a small department too. I've only got 2 deputies, myself, and you know, we work pretty closely with Wisconsin State Patrol. So out here on the main highway, they got way stations set up, but we do our best to just get around throughout the day, make sure everybody in town, around the county, is doing okay. The Stovers own most of the land out here, just east of town, so, you know, pretty good friends with them. They're good people. Just got a call from dispatch. I'm going to go ahead and respond to it. Sounds like we got somebody up here at the tavern. It's had a little too much. They're getting a little rowdy up here. I think I know who it is. Over here at V's Pub, they get a little rowdy. It is Friday, and, you know, it's starting to get crowded in here, and this is old man Willis. He's in here playing the games. Hey, Mr. Willis. How you doing, buddy? We got a call that you're getting a little rowdy. Mr. Willis, can you hear me? Hey there, friend. How you doing? Yeah, we got a call. You called it in. Okay, he's been drinking too much. You want us to take him home? You think he's going to be okay? You already called his wife. Okay. All right. You think it's under control? Then we'll just leave it the way it is. Okay. Hey, Mr. Willis, your wife's on her way. I know you're involved in this game here, but you need to calm down on the drinking a little bit, okay? You know, small town like this, you get used to things like that. There's a lot of alcohol consumption, especially in the afternoons on a Friday. It's a payday too for most of the facilities here in town. So I mean, that's bound and determined to happen. And you know everybody, and we don't want to escalate the situation too much. And Mr. Willis, his wife's on his way. The bar, they don't want to cause any problems. They don't want to press any charges. So we're okay. We think it's under control. I'm going to let him go and just let his wife take care of him. In fact, honestly, his wife's probably going to do more to put him in his place than any jail cell would ever do. Oh, sure, you know, we've had some strange things that have happened before in the past. I remember there's really 2 weird ones that happened back. One in 1997, was out. This is before Stovers got into town, and I got called out to old Mr. Smith's farm, and Mr. Smith swore up and down, you know, that the crop circles were going to come and hit town. This was just completely different. Messerschmitt had a completely harvested field, but had crops up in this weird formation that hadn't been knocked down. You know, and I'll admit it was pretty weird. It was like a big S and an underline that had been almost planted into the field. It was a completely harvested and cultivated field, and then the corn just popped back up. And it's weird that the Stovers came in, you know, a few years later and bought up all this farm. So, you know, that was definitely strange. Yeah, Tom, I don't know what to think of this out here. This is definitely strange. I have never seen anything like this in my life. But, I mean, there's got to be a reasonable and logical explanation for this. Needless to say, we never really talked about that evening ever again because it was pretty bizarre.
I'm making a 5 ball on Howard. I gotta do an L check. Full patrol 7519 North Plano.
Hold on just a minute. Let me pull over. Hey, dispatch, it's Benelli. Go ahead. You've got how much snow is in town right now? Yeah, dispatch, I'm out here on US 32, just south of the way station. It started snowing, but there's no snow on the ground. I don't know what you're talking about. It's dry as a bone on the road.
Okay, give me 1 moment. I got all of that simple.
Well, I'll be damned. I think I see it. Hold, what in the world? So this might be the third really weird thing that's happened. Now, I'll tell you what, the weather has been absolutely crazy. Yesterday it was 72 degrees up here in the midwestern part of the United States, and it got really, really cold last night. But I have never seen snow form this fast and fall like that did. Absolutely bizarre. I'm going to run up here, make a U-turn, and we're going to run over to DOT. We got to get some plows out and get these roads cleared off. People are going to have a huge mess on their hands. Hey, dispatch, yeah, this is Benelli. Oh, no. Did it have kids on it? 10-4, I'm over at the Mow and Snow Division, and there's no one here. I'm in my cruiser. There's no way I'm going to make it through this snow. You've already got paramedics, already took the driver in. Okay. Beth's okay. That's good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab one of the plows over here, and I need to call Stover. He's got a telehandler that we can probably hook up and get that bus out of that ravine. All right, so here's the situation that we're in. We've had, I don't know, some type of astronomical event happen. We've got 2-3 feet of snow that fell in a matter of seconds. I've never seen this happen before in Wisconsin my entire life being sheriff. I'm in my cruiser. I don't have any way to get anywhere, and we got the school bus from the high school is wrecked. Fortunately, there are no kids in it, but we got to get it out of the ditch. It's in the ravine up there by town. I'm on the far end of town, and fortunately, I'm over here at the Snow and Go Mow and Snow area, and no one's here, but we got trucks, so I'm just going to, commandeer a truck. And I think what I might need to do is I need to call up Stover over at the Stover farm. He's got a telehandler that may be able to get out. I don't know how we're going to get it over there. I might have to clear a path for him, and we'll hook that onto the bus and get that pulled out. Fortunately, no one was injured. All the kids were off the bus at the time. But we got to get that bus out. Hello and welcome to the Stover Farm channel. I'm so glad to have you here with us, and just taking you through the shop, showing you what we've got organized in here. Last episode, we played Farm Tetris, moving all this gear into... What in the world just happened? I'm going to have to record that again. But maybe you guys should see this. We just got, it looks like, a snowstorm, but not even 5 minutes ago there was no snow here. Hello, this is Stover. Sheriff Benelli, how you doing? Hey, look, I need to ask a favor of you. I'm coming up your driveway right now in one of the big plow trucks. Could we borrow your telehandler for a little bit? Beth ran the school bus off the road up by town. We got to get it out. No. She's okay. No one was hurt. All the kids were off the bus, but we don't have a way to get it out of the ravine. Yeah, I'm coming up your driveway right now trying to plow a path for you. I'm thinking maybe you could just drive the telehandler right on the path that I make for you. All right, buddy. Yep, thank you so much. I'll see you in just a minute. Well, that was Sheriff Tom Benelli. He's been sheriff here in town. We're pretty good friends, and the school bus for the main school district sounds like Beth, the driver. She either rolled it or something down into a ditch. I've got this telehandler here from JCB, and I've got a couple of attachments I think I can probably put on it. And we need to get it over to the site. The problem is it's all the way over on the other side of town, and I'm not certain I'm going to be able to drive in this. Doing okay right now, but it sounds to me like he's going to come and plow a path up the road, and we're just going to follow him over to the scene and see if we can get the bus out of the ditch. I think I saw him come up the road, so I'm going to try to get out here and meet him. I'm actually really surprised how well the telehandler's doing in these conditions, but I've got the big bag winch on the front. It's a lifter that I think will do just fine. We'll extend out the arm, boom out the arm, and maybe connect the trucks to the telehandler so it doesn't fly away or slide away. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Tom, how are you? Yeah, it sounds like a real pickle you're in. No worries, no worries. We'll get. I'll follow you over there. You just start driving, and we'll get that bus out. No worries. I'm just happy Beth isn't hurt. All right. Well, this is going to be absolutely slow going, but we got my good friend Dustin Stover behind me here. We actually got him connected to the to this plow truck. I think it's really going to be the only way we're going to get through this massive blizzard. And when I'm talking about 2 to 3 feet of snow, I really mean 2 to 3 feet of snow. This is absolutely wild. We get up over the crest of this hill and we're going to be able to see, should be able to see the accident. Once it loads. Once the game renders it. Hey team, really nice job on this. I'm glad you got Beth out. Everyone, she's okay? Just bruised up a little bit? Alright. Well, hey, I got Stover. He brought the telehandler out. Yeah, it was really tough. We had to pull him behind the Phoenix, but he's here. I think we can probably get this bus out with that arm he's got on it. Let's take a look down here. Boy, it is buried, isn't it? This had to have been a ride. But, you know, that storm hit so fast. That snow fell down so quickly. Poor Beth probably didn't even know what hit her. Well, I talked to everybody out there, and I think we've got a plan. I'm just, you know, fortunately there's no injuries. There were no children on the bus. The crews have done a really good job. They're still out here to try and keep the road blocked. Of course, though, most of the town has gone home. I'm sure the bar is still probably hopping, though. I'm just going to pull the telehandler around here. It's got great traction, and I can probably connect the back of this bus. Usually, you know, you'd want to use a crane or something like that, but we just don't have any heavy equipment hauling or wrecking services in town, so this is going to have to do it. See if I can get the arm extended out. think we just give it a little bit of a nudge here. Well, we decided to hop in and fire it up and see if it's still running, and it does appear to run just fine. You know, and just like that, it is out. It's still running. Not really too major of damage. Whew. That was a white knuckle experience right there. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's nice having good people, and no way anyone would have believed us unless you guys were here filming this TV show.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code